What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of DevTalks with your host Travian, where we talk about everything engineering and technology wise. And in this video, we're going to actually be talking about something that I brought up several times. So, the title of this video is AI Engineers Are in High Demand, but what is the job really like? So, we're going to dive into this. CNBC News covered this on how the job may really be like. So, in this video, we're just going to see how outside perspective, and then hopefully I'm going to look for an actual AI engineer talking about their perspective, and we'll do another video on that. But I've been saying that AI engineers are in high demand since last year, before I even started going on video. I used to do all this stuff with my video of just talking for an hour straight, and just had videos, one video every week, and all this other stuff when I first started out this channel. We've grown so much since then, so thank you for it. But let's just dive into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. It really helps out the algorithm, and I really appreciate it. And let's see what they have to say about it.
They're some of the world's most in-demand tech jobs.
These are synthetic IDs as good as a genuine ID.
Didn't understand the phrase.
It took it literally.
Oh, it even read my handwriting.
Is this what people mean when they say that AI is going to take our jobs?
But what does a day in one of these roles actually look like? From fighting scams and fraud, developing large language models from scratch, to designing chatbots, they're all working with one technology, AI. This is Most Wanted.
I'm going to show you some cool stuff, Nessa.
Yeah,
See
that's
this?
absolutely cool. That's a mask of your face.
Yeah, it's an exact replica of how I look like.
Rajat Maheshwari is part of the Cyber and Intelligence Solutions team at MasterCard. In his role, his team develops tools to manage customer risk and prevent scams. Part of his role involves getting in the mind of potential fraudsters by creating fake identities.
So these are synthetic IDs as good as a genuine ID. You can have these identities, you can have the face mask, you can have the fingerprint, and then you are essentially replicating someone else. That person can do anything with these.
Right.
This was done by a Japanese artist who did the mask for James Cameron movie Avatar. Sometimes
This is actually insane. This is insane. Can you imagine somebody taking, oh my gosh. So obviously they're doing this to help out with security and like have better security, so the AI can recognize it, a fake version of you to a real version of you, hopefully. But this is, I feel like presenting this is all hell breaks loose, and that wasn't a great idea, because now somebody's gonna go out there and be like, hey, let me just use AI to print your face, or do whatever things to copy exactly what we need to be like you. That is actually insane. That's actually creepy. Seeing another printed out, fully structured version of yourself is very creepy on its own, but I don't know. I don't know. It could just be me.
we have to think like bad actors to come up with the solution which can stop these things. You have seen that the world has evolved from these masks, and now the deepfakes are coming in. The intent was not to break the technology, but the intent was to help the solution providers to enhance the level so that they can stand against these kind of attacks as well.
Wow, what did we have here?
Yes, please.
Keep my money safe. I mean, I don't even use MasterCard like that. That's a lie. I have some MasterCard stuff, but keep our money safe. I like that.
Please have a seat.
Over at Amazon Web Services, Joel Garcia and his team have made a game out of simulating real-world security conditions as well, which they hope will help clients improve their incident response processes.
What we have here is a project called Chaos Kitty.
Why Kitty?
Well, I have cats at home who always destroys my furniture.
Oh yes, agents of chaos, for sure.
yeah.
What exactly is chaos engineering?
We're going to intentionally inject some failure so that we can learn.
We can see that there's many colorful lights and all these bricks that we use to kind of represent what we have in our AWS cloud. When it's red, something is wrong with the security configuration, and when it's green, it's all good, all compliant. What we added on a Gen AI assistant here. What we have here is a typical, company security policy. Typically,
the AI engineer is using OpenAI's ChatGPT at Amazon. This brings up a whole other conversation that we've had on this channel also before. See, you learn a lot on this channel. We we cover a lot. Being able to go back and reference everything we've talked about these last 2 years is amazing because ain't nothing been like this at all. It's just nothing like this. Especially the type of content. But I was saying earlier, as if you're an engineer, we all know that we need to evolve with the times. Now, what does that mean? Technology always increases for us. We cannot be the same engineer that we walked into the business with, like in college. 5 years from now, I will not be the same engineer at all. There's so many different technologies I had to learn from that point on. So many different technology updates. So changes are made, syntaxes are changed, different things happen on a day-to-day basis. You have to be able to adapt as an engineer, like on the fly sometimes too. So when AI came out and everybody was panicking about, hey, this is going to replace our job, blah 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 and stuff, until it actually can. What the point of keeping your job is adapting to the technologies. I was saying before that you have to use AI to enhance your job, enhance what you're able to do, use it to help you as a stepping stone to become a better engineer. How can you save time on it? What can you learn from it? All of this different stuff you can do with AI now, and it'll make you a better engineer overall, because now what do companies want? They want engineers that know how to use AI properly too. Not all companies. Some companies, we're not gonna really talk about what they're trying to do, but that's for another layoff video. But but literally, you become better as you adapt to the times and everything. And the time right now is to adapt to knowing how to use AI to do your job more efficiently and better in certain circumstances. The other thing I was saying is just to concentrate on AI and get an AI position, because it's going to be around for the long time in dealing with these kinds of systems, robots, softwares, and knowing how to maintain them, manage and create them, develop them, all of that type of stuff, troubleshoot them, is going to be in high demand for over the next 10 years guaranteed. So if you're picking out a concentration, think twice before you think about becoming a front end developer, even though it might be fun to you. But I'm telling you, there's certain concentrations that you need to focus on, and you have to go with the times and be able to adapt and switch to them and be eager to learn about it, because it will help you out. But yes, like literally, he's using it right here. No, maybe not right here. That actually, yeah, that looks like it. Actually, it does look like it, and they just showed it on their screen. So, hey, if they can do it at Amazon, you can do it anywhere.
Without a GenAI assistant, they will have to look through, study this policy document very deeply, right? We have fed this document in along with the GenAI assistant, so it knows all this information. I could go in there and ask questions. It's gonna give me some best practices.
Alexa, fix Chaos Kitty.
Remediating Chaos Kitty environment.
You'd be able to leverage AI and GenAI to actually help fix the challenges, and then they'd be more focused on the other areas that could be improved.
To be able to converse naturally with an AI chatbot, a large language model, or LLM, is needed. LLMs are AI models pre-trained on vast amounts of data, which can understand and generate human language responses. Popular models include
data is the second sector. Besides AI and data, you want to be all right? Wink, wink.
ChatGPT-4 and Gemini. The generative AI market is expected to grow over $1 trillion in the next decade. The team in Singapore is developing a large language model that's catering to Southeast Asian languages. Leong Wei Ti speaks 14 languages fluently, and he's an AI engineer and linguist involved in developing the Sea Lion model.
We're going to look at an example about informal Indonesian. We're essentially asking the model, our friend is sort of, because of his work, he's sort of panicking, and he's working very hard every day. How can we help him best manage his work?
Yeah, but in that context, they're using an idiom, right?
Exactly.
And they're saying that his beard is always on fire.
Exactly. So that idiom might not be so understandable to certain models, right? So let's see how they deal with this. For this demo, we have 4 panels, and each of them corresponds to one language model. So on the left, we have Sea Lion, our model, and we have 3 other models on the right. We can see that it didn't understand the phrase.
It took it literally,
exactly.
basically.
Like it's thinking about setting someone on fire.
Oh no. It's also in the same tone.
Exactly.
It's casual, informal, it's still colloquial, whereas this one is still sticking to like a more formal kind of response.
Exactly. And that's really what we want to achieve as well. Now we are seeing that some of these models out there, they are not able to sort of handle multicultural contexts. And that's sort of understandable because they're building those models for a particular audience. Right? For us in Southeast Asia, we need to operate within this region, handling our languages and cultures. So this is why we decided to build Sea Lion.
Vincent O works as a senior specialist solutions architect at Amazon Web Services, and his projects involve leveraging generative AI based on human prompts to create personalized experiences.
StoryGen was a project that we did with the National Library Board of the entire Singapore, where we wanted to reinvent the future of the libraries. We use generative AI and AWS technology to create an experience whereby young children and adults, they can put in a series of inputs, their selection, and a brand new book will be created on the spot for them.
What you call the prompts, right, that you're actually sending back to the large language model. This is just the very beginning of the art of the possible, and it's going to be amazing how people will leverage Gen AI to unleash their extended level of creativity. Part of those new jobs that are created as part of AI is a role or a skill set which is actually prompt engineering, which didn't exist before. And when you look at prompt engineering, you don't need to be technical. You just need to understand how to put those prompts as you would, for example, like a detailed search, to maximize and leverage the power of a large language model.
There is a growing demand for AI specialists, and here at AI Singapore, the rest of Wei Ti's team, hailing from all over Southeast Asia, including Vietnam.
I'm wondering how many examples we're gonna go through of this. I think we need to fast forward some, but all those examples are just, they basically show all the stuff that they've been working on recently with. Yeah, this stuff is relative to scams. This is just showing like, okay, I get the point of this now. Yeah, I get the point of it now. But basically, it was all about how these AI engineers and all the different stuff that they're doing and why they're in demand. And they were given different types of contexts as to why this is true. That's a lot. Like throughout that video, we would have been sitting there for a while to go through all those different contexts that were shown in it. But it actually is, I feel like this video is actually very purposeful. It's showing the purposes of how we can use AI, but it doesn't go into the detail exactly of AI itself. That's what I feel is missing here. We've seen a lot of, hey, what can we do with AI? What's the what are purposes and applications of AI? But we have not seen AI itself. We haven't seen the ins and outs of AI itself. And I think part of the reason is these companies can't expose that per se. And so let's just put it back up on it. But yeah, it did that, and then two, It doesn't say how the job really is like. So this is why in the beginning of the video, I had said and made a comment about I want to find a video of an actual AI engineer describing how their work life goes. If you guys know a video of like that, let me know in the comments and send me an email. There's an email linked into my channel, and I can probably leave the email in the description as well too. So look in the description, send me the link to the video, and I'll review the videos and I'll cover it if you guys want to get more into it, because I'm more curious in how their day-to-day is going. I'm eager in that aspect. Yes, AI engineers are extremely in demand right now. It's going to be that case for the next 10 years. Guaranteed it will be for over the next 10 years. Nobody can say I'm wrong on it, because I will prove you wrong when I re-show you this video that I was correct. The same thing with data. Those are the two. Really in demand, and I would think they're probably the most safe jobs right now for engineers also. But this doesn't give us an look into the job. This goes into kind of the minds of these workers in the companies, and not really, and like how they're using these applications or how they got to this application. It's not, the title's misleading, but they're not the only person that does it. I'm pretty sure you'll see another title or clickbait somewhere else. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate everybody who's already comments, who likes everything. Join the club here and subscribe. We'll get more videos done. Don't forget to send me any inquiries if you guys want me to react to any specific videos. Send me an email in the email that's going to be in the descriptions. And if you want to see more videos like this, just click the video that pops up right now around the screen. And peace. See y'all next time.